Alrighty, so the second part of this lesson, how long will it take? So let's have a look at just two really quick questions that are pretty much going to set up this whole little exercise, I guess you would say. So the first question is, what's the difference in time between 8:35 a.m. and 3:10 p.m.? And the second question we're going to look at is, what is the time 7 hours and 40 minutes after 11:52 p.m.? Okay. So we'll start off with this first one. What is the difference in time between 8:35 a.m. and 3:10 p.m.? Okay. So the easiest way I find to tackle this is to actually draw out a timeline of the events occurring. Okay. So draw out a little timeline. Okay. And we starting the events at 8:35. Okay. Now what we want to do is we want to essentially get to the next full hour. We want to work out how many minutes does it take to get to the next full hour. Then we can work out how many hours it takes to get to the next whole, to the closest whole hour to the time we want to get, and then we can add on the extra minutes. Okay, and it's quite straightforward. So essentially, from 8:35, and our goals to get to 3:10, right? So or 3:10 p.m. So we want to go from 8:35 a.m. to 3:10 p.m. or almost a school day, essentially. So, well, 8:35 to 9 a.m. Okay, so think about that first little jump. So 8:35 to 9. Well, that's only 25 minutes. Okay, so that's a quick jump, nice easy jump to begin with. Okay, then we can think about, well, the jump from 9 minutes to essentially 3 o'clock. So from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Well, that's a jump of about 6 hours. Yeah. And then from 3 o'clock till 3:10 is a jump of about 10 minutes. Okay. So the amount of time that has elapsed is, well, we've got from 8:35 to 9, which is 25 minutes. We've got from 9 till 3, which is 6 hours. And then we've got, finally, from 3 till 3:10, which is 10 minutes. Okay. So with those jumps, we can total this. Okay. And so the total time becomes 6 hours plus 25 minutes plus 10 minutes, which gives us a total of 6 hours and 35 minutes. Okay. And it's that straightforward. Okay. There's nothing too tricky about that. Now, looking at the second question, what is the time 7 hours and 40 minutes after 11:52 p.m.? Okay, so again, another good strategy to do this is to look at a line. So from 7 hours and 40 minutes, or well, 7 hours and 40 minutes after 11:52. So let me just quickly write down Q2. Okay. So again, I'm going to start off by drawing this line, like I did before. Okay. And our starting point is 11:52 p.m. Okay. So I want to jump 7 hours and 40 minutes. So let's just focus on the hours to begin with. Okay. So the first jump is 7 hours. So we're going to add 7 hours onto this. So 7 hours onto 11:52 p.m. Well, let's think about it. So we go to 12:52, 1:52, 2:52, 3:52. 4:52, 5:52, and then 6:52. Okay, so 7 hours is at 6:52 a.m. Okay. Now we can add an extra 8 minutes. Okay. So if we just take 8 of our 40 minutes, that takes us straight up to 7 a.m. And if we take 8 of our 40 minutes, that leaves us with 32 minutes left over to get us to 7:32 a.m. Okay, because this little combination here adds up the 40 minutes in total that I need. Okay, so the 7 hours and the 40 minutes, which I'm broken up into 8 minute and a 32-minute block. Okay, so I could round up to the 7 and then continue going. So in the answer, 11:52 p.m. plus the 7 hours is just going to be equal to 6:52 a.m. Okay, then, then an additional 8 minutes means it's going to be equal to 7 a.m. And then, an additional 32 minutes, because remember, this here is going to make the 40-minute total that we need. Okay, that's the 40-minute total that we need. That gives me 7:32, or gives us 7:32 a.m. Okay, so the final time is 7:32 a.m. Okay. So one more question we're going to have a quick look at. Okay, we'll write this one out. So let's say in March, okay, of 2017, okay, Kane's car, okay, was 5 years old. Was 5 years old. Okay, and 5 years old and 9 months. When was his car made? Okay. So instead of dealing with specific time now, we're actually dealing with months and years. Okay. So let's start off by focusing on the months. Okay. So, we'll start focusing on the years. Now, this time we're in the future, or we're the present time, and we want to work out when back in the past it was. So he's over here in March of 17. Okay, March 17, or 2017, I should say. Okay, 5 years. Okay, so starting off with the 5 years. So minus 5 years ago. Okay, well, how long ago was that? Well, that would have put him back in March of 2012. Okay, now we need to break up the 9 months. Well, how many months would have it taken me to get to the start of the year? Okay, well, to get to the start of 2012, it would have been 3 months, okay, which leaves us with 6 of the 9 months left over. So that last 6-month jump, here would mean that he was in June. So June of, and it's not 2012, because if it's at the start of 2012, it goes back for the end of 2011. So it's going to be 2011. So in June 2011 was when his car was made. So car made in June 2011. Okay. Alrighty, so hopefully that helps you guys get started on this one today.